This module is part of the Beyond Cold Cloud series that addresses Cold Cloud user-level functions. This learning module shows you how to generate a data table report using the Beyond Cold Cloud interface. Within Cold Cloud, data table reports give a tabled view of all values logged by Cold Cloud for the specified sensors, assets, and sites during the defined reporting period. Before you proceed, it's important that you watch and understand the learning module on how to specify a report's parameters. As usual, we've started at the Cold Cloud dashboard view. To start viewing and generating reports, navigate to the Reports section. In the previous module, we learned how to define a report subject and reporting period. With that knowledge as our foundation, we'll proceed to generating a data table report. For demonstration, note that we've selected the Botswana tree and we've chosen the preceding month as our reporting period. Now we click the Data Table button. This is typical of what you'd see within a data table report. Note that the report's statistics consist of readings taken by the refrigerator temperature, ambient temperature, and relative humidity sensors, connected to various devices, which in turn are located at the region's specified sites. Note also that by default, data has been sampled at 10-minute intervals. All normal readings are entered on the report in black. Readings that indicate a warning, that is, a borderline condition, are entered in orange. Readings that indicate an alarm, that is, a critical condition, are entered in red. If any sensor is known to be faulty, data entries in the relevant cells are shown in purple. If any data entry has a wrench next to it, the Cold Cloud unit that generated the result was in test mode. If you hover the mouse cursor over an alarm value, the report will show a system-generated alarm number and the specific condition that was exceeded in order for the alarm to be generated. If you click an alarm value, a new browser tab will be opened, and the system will show you a detailed report for that alarm. To print the view as a paper report, click the Printer button and use the Print dialog to print the report. We've reached the end of this Cold Cloud user-level functions module. Now that you know more about this subject, please feel free to view all other modules addressing Cold Cloud's user-level functions and capabilities. Thank you for your time.